China is striking back a day after the U.S., Japan, and other Asian countries harshly criticized the country at a security conference. At the conference, U.S. Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel asserted that Beijing has undertaken destabilizing unilateral actions in the East and South China Seas.
China has called the South China Sea a sea of peace, friendship, and cooperation. And that's what it should be.
But China's officials called his comments full of threats and intimidating language. Many of China's neighbors lined up with the American view as Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe announced his country will side with Vietnam, the Philippines, and other Asian Pacific countries in territorial disputes with China. And while some nations are reluctant to antagonize China due to economic and political ties, others, especially U.S. allies, would welcome an increased role from Japan in this debate. The security conference is the first major event to bring together U.S., Chinese, and other Asian military officials since China constructed a deep-sea drilling platform in waters also claimed by Vietnam earlier this month. China defended the move, as well as other actions taken in East and South China Seas, as normal activities for any country operating in its own territory. The New York Times explains Chinese General Wang Guanzhong was particularly critical of Hagel and Abe's commentary, claiming the two were singing in duet. Wang said they openly criticized China without reason in this kind of public space with many people. Their speech is full of encouragement and incitement for the Asia region's instability, giving rise to a disturbance. An analyst tells the Wall Street Journal other countries' views of China have shifted considerably in the past few years, but that is because China is now behaving more like a great power. You could say now that they're behaving with a sense of entitlement, a sense of exceptionalism, the way the Americans have done and the British before them, as if the rules don't apply to them. On Tuesday, a Vietnamese fishing boat sank after it collided with a Chinese vessel in disputed waters. Both countries blamed the other for the incident. For Newsy, I'm Christian Bryant.